Hello Vibes family, hello Vibes, and welcome back to the Highest Good Tarot. If you're new here, welcome. To my subscribers, thank you all so much. So today I want to come in and do a reading for the collective. There's been some energies, some heaviness and different shifts and things that's going on. I know I'm feeling it myself. I can't be the only one. And I wanted to just kind of tap in and see what are the energies here and how we can move through it. So we're going to start off with the energy oracle. And we're going to pull a collective energy spirit. All right. It's coming through for the collective spirit. What is the energy of the collective today at this time? For the highest good, please and thank you. Okay, y'all. See? We have anxiety. So now a lot of time when this come out, there is some anxiety and worry, and it may not be, anything major. It may just be our way of thinking. Like we're concerned about something that really shouldn't take so much of our energy. But with the way things have been going now, I know that this is probably on a global scale because of the things that's going on in the world. And it seems like a storm is coming. And it very well may be. But we have to be in a space where we can change what we can change and accept what we cannot. We're going to read from the book. So this is about worry and distress. It says the woman on this card is filled with anxiety, worrying about something that causes her a great deal of discomfort. Receiving this card upright may indicate that you're experiencing a time of increasing stress, perhaps even a situation that you find yourself brooding about much of the time. However, if you'll notice the scene outside the window, the storm is distant and perhaps even moving away. Whatever is going on, this card is telling you to release the worry and let yourself relax. Brooding and fretting will never solve things. So trust in yourself and your process. When you live with a relaxed heart and mind, you're far more likely to receive the solution you seek. The affirmation here says, I let go of fear and worry. I assume the best and live in peace. All is well. I let go of fear and worry. I assume the best and live in peace. All is well. So this is the energy that we are in at this time, but we know that we can get through it. It comes to a place where you just have to decide if you're going to let everything that's going on around you put you on pause or put you in a state of fear. Now we know the power that think they are. They like to play on fear. They collect the fear energy of the masses and they use it to feed off of, to feed these agendas, these propagandas and everything that's going on. So they definitely want to put fear on the masses so they can harness that energy. But we're going to get into this deeper, you guys, because I just felt really compelled to come on in and see what we can expect. Our focus don't need to be on, I'm not going to say that it doesn't have some significance, but we can't believe everything that we see in the news. And most certainly they're not telling you everything. So you can't take it from face value. You're going to have to commune with yourself, your spiritual team, and trustworthy individuals who are conscious to know what is really going on, and rely on that. Rely on those answers that you get from yourself, that intuition, that gut feeling, so that you won't be led astray and that your energy won't just be drained and you fed upon. Okay, so with saying that, today is Wednesday and I want to look into the work your life circle just to see what we need to be focused on at this time. And I'm feeling called to pull at least 3 to 5 cards, so we'll see, because this is for the collective. And I know that everyone is facing different things. We all have different callings, but we need to be focused on what we came here to do and not on all this the fuckery and trickery that's going on in the world today. And my heart goes out to everyone that is affected by this. in some type of way, whether it's just vicariously looking in and, you know, being given in to this state of fear that they want you to be in, or if you got people and loved ones that is involved in this. So, all right, Spirit, what does the collective need to be focused on at this time on a personal level and on a spiritual level for themselves? Okay, so we have the great gathering, and it says it's all coming together. Intuitive hits soul tribe. So I just talked about listen to your intuition here. So a lot of you, this draining and the shift that's going on is the shift within your body on a cellular level. So the great gathering is an activation card. So assume that you are being activated at this time. It says you are being called to let your intuition move you physically. You are connected to a group of souls who are weaving a web around the planet, and as you travel and share your creation, something is rethreaded. This card is also an acknowledgement that you are either being called to connect with others who are like you at a soul level, or that you already are. You're being called to gather groups of people either by leading them or becoming part of a group that can support you in your soul's personal mission. You are a part of a group of souls who agreed to be here at this time in history to heal yourself, your ancestral line, and the planet, to raise consciousness so that we can continue to call this magnificent place home for eras to come. One of many consciously choosing to devote your life to something greater than yourself. It's time to call in your tribe by sharing your soul's voice and letting yourself be seen. When you share what is real and true to you, and you share the medicine that you most need, those who are like you will gather around you. You are your tribe. They are just like you, and just as you are longing and searching for them, they are longing and searching for you too. So the Work Your Light activation says, hold the card to your heart and say, I choose now to let myself be seen. I am ready to call in my soul tribe and create a web of light all over the planet. Let me say that again. I choose now to let myself be seen. I am ready to call in my soul tribe and create a web of light all over the planet. Now, this definitely resonated with me because, especially on yesterday, y'all, my energy was just off. And then I knew I had to check in with myself, and I was like, I know that there's a shift that's going on as well. As above, so below. As within, so without. And I really just had to try to get grounded and also work on my solar plexus, because my life force energy was like, the energy was low. But I also found myself like wanting to connect with my soul tribe. You know, I want to connect with my people, those who are like me or like-minded, so that we can support each other, so that we can be with people who, you know, uplift us and raise our vibration. We can commune together and standing in our power and our right. You know, we help each other, but sometimes we can be in an environment where our energy is being played upon or it's drawn. It's like a drainage. So for this to come out and talk about, you know, your intuitive hits, connecting with your soul tribe and like-minded people and doing the work that you incarnated here to do, it resonates so much with me, and I'm sure it resonates with some of you. Like, take me myself. I'm in an uncomfortable position as far as I'm not comfortable with speaking on camera. There's a lot of insecurities that I had to break through, but it's like a shift have happened, or it's taking place within me that I no longer care about those things that I thought, that I cared about. The thing now is just, connecting with people, getting the information out, healing myself as well as healing others, healing my ancestral line. And if people can't get past the, appearance or whatever they may look at, whatever focus takes you away from the main thing, if people can't do that, then I know that's not my tribe. Those are not my soul tribe. They are not the type of people that I'm trying to attract here. So even myself, I put all of that to the side to focus on the work, to do the work. So I don't know why I'm just rambling. I'm saying that, but I'm being very transparent here. And let's go ahead. Let's move on. So the first one is the Great Gathering. See what else we need to be focused on as a collective spirit. Okay. We have Star Mother. And it says, how can you mother yourself? Wow. How can you mother yourself? Again, it goes back to like when I awakened this morning, it was just like, be easy on yourself. Get more rest if you need more rest. Or don't jump up here doing that routine, that hustle and bustle. You know, take the time that you need for yourself. You know, check in and just kind of go with the flow. Don't force anything. So let's see what the Star Mother says. Star Mother is an inquiry card. So some of you all need to know, what can you do to nurture yourself, is what I'm picking up on. It says, you are more held than you could possibly imagine, loved and cherished so dearly that if you knew you would not spend 1 second of your life in separation, worry, or fear. Let me read that again. You are more held than you could possibly imagine, loved and cherished so deeply that if you knew you would not spend 1 second of your life in separation, worry, or fear. Let the mother carry your burdens. Let her rock away your fears. Lay all of your worries, regrets, shame, and guilt on her altar. Please, please, sweet child, do not fear. You are love in motion. If you allow it, you are already healed. Let her remind you of your goodness. Let her love away your fears. Your capacity to love and hold others is limited to your capacity to love and hold yourself. That's a word, y'all. Be compassionate with your sweet body, mind, and soul. Treat yourself like the beautiful spirit that you truly are. Remind yourself that you're doing your best and try not to carry it all on your own. You have got this, and the mother has got you. Let her broad arms take away your burdens. Let her lift the weight of the world off your shoulders. What are we talking about here, y'all? Forgive yourself, my dear sweet child of the earth. And the inquiry is, how can you mother yourself? I just said at the beginning of this reading, I was felt that, you know, a lot of it's going on a global level. And that worry and anxiety that came out in the collective energy. Let me see, where did I place that card? But anyway, this is how a lot of us is feeling, y'all. But we need to know that we are never alone. We are being held. We are more cherished than we thought or that we can ever think. And we don't need to be in separation of that love, that protection, that healing, that nurturing that comes from the mother. But we are at a space where we need to know how to nurture ourselves. And sometimes that means connecting through different channels, you know, through different tools, or just sitting with yourself. For some of you, it's in yoga. Some of you, it's meditation. Some of you, is just walking in nature. It's just different ways, music, dancing. Whatever it is that allows you to nurture yourself and mother yourself, that's what we should be focusing on at this time. Not a whole lot of this worldly motion and actions that are going on in our faces and behind the scene. Okay? Don't lose focus of what you should be doing. Don't lose focus of your path right now. We don't need to get involved in certain things that's going on. Okay? Let's see what else what else needs to come through, Spirit, for the collective. What do we need to be focusing on this time? Okay? I'm going to go ahead and get all of them out, and then we'll just go straight into talking about it. What else, Spirit? What else? Okay. Okay, none flipped over. Yeah. Nope, none flipped over right there. I'm going to see, is there any other messages, Spirit, this time for the collective? Please and thank you. What do we need to focus on? Okay. Anything else? So the next one out was Pleiades. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly or not, you all. But it says double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. And this is a transmission card. So it says, the Pleiadians are a group of star beings dedicated to raising the vibration of the planet and sharing new consciousness through creations and technology. They have been incarnating on Earth since near the beginning of humanity. It says your soul has a double mission to grow at soul level and to raise the vibration of the planet. If you have been called to write, speak, or channel, this is your sign to keep doing it. Your work is divinely guided. Of all the souls, Pleiadians are the chattiest, and so perhaps you have already started channeling some of this work into the third dimension. Thank you for doing your part in the great plan. Your presence and unique light is needed. Work Your Light transmission says, hold the card to your heart and say, I'm going to see if I can hold this, you guys, or place your hand on your heart. I call Pleiadian consciousness of the highest realms and highest good of humanity to work through me. Let me be a channel for only the purest light of the essence of Source. Let me channel in a way that also serves me. Let me repeat that. I call upon Pleiadian consciousness of the highest realms and highest good of humanity to work through me. Let me be a channel for only the purest light of the essence of Source. Let me channel in a way that also serves me. Again, you all, at the beginning I said there are some things that we need to focus on. Uplifting humanity, connecting with each other, with our soul tribes, calling it in, because we are powerful together, you all. And whatever that looked like for you, it's going to be different for others. But the ultimate goal is working together to form this one big powerful rock, a foundation, solid foundation, and spreading awareness all over this planet, healing the planet. It is us, those readers, those spiritual healers, the teachers, whether it's Reiki, whatever it is that you do, we are working together. It's our job to spread awareness and to heal humanity, heal our bloodlines, and to make this a better place here in the 3D. So instead of us focusing so much on these agendas and things that are going on, we need to be about the spiritual work. We need to be coming together, sending these vibrations out to combat all of that. The last card, dance with life. Dance with life. It says, do something to change your energy. You can't make this up, you guys. Do something to change your energy. I think that came out for us in last week reading as well. But what better way to change your energy, to put you in a place that is better than that anxiety, worry, and distress? You got to shift your energy. Dance with Life is an action card. It says, life is always moving. If you resist the ever-changing flow, your energy will become stagnant and you will fall out of flow with the universe. The universe has a mysterious intelligence force, a natural rhythmic beat, which governs all of life. One of the best ways to shift your energy, frequency, and vibration is to put on some music and dance along with it. When we dance unrestrained, our spirit takes over, and with each new bop, sway, and kick, we are rocked back into harmony with the rest of life. Get unstuck by doing something that shifts your vibration. Put on some music, dance unrestrained, and fall into the frequency of life. In doing so, your body will begin to learn how to be moved by your intuition, which is connected with the systemic beat. If dancing isn't your thing, then simply do something that you would not usually do to shift the energy. You cannot solve a problem with the same mind that created it, and you cannot attract a different experience without changing your energy first. It's time to shift things up and to find a way to dance along with the beat of life. Do something to change your energy. So it just goes back to say we cannot be complacent in this worry, fear, stress energy. We got to do something to shift our energy, to raise our vibration and frequency. Ourselves first, and others, and the world around us at large. This is what our focus needs to be at this time. So we're going to wrap this up. I didn't want it to be a long reading, but I did want to come in and, check on us, check on the collective. We are doing this ourselves, you all. Do not get caught up in it. I can't say it. It's almost like I can't say it enough. So we're going to get some guidance moving forward. I'm just going to take one or a couple of cards from the Angels of Light to just get us some guidance moving forward. Please and thank you. So, final messages, Spirit. What do we need as the collective moving forward? Final message and guidance moving forward, please. Okay. We have 3 that came out, so we're going to take them. So the first one is discernment. It says, discernment means sensing what feels right and wrong, trusting your judgment, and acting on it. Your angel guidance is to look at the people and situations in your life now and respond to your gut feeling. Wow, didn't I say this earlier? Learn to develop your intuition and ask the angels to help you to discern the good from the bad. They will prompt and guide you. You will feel safer, happier, stronger, and clearer. Angel wisdom reminds you that when you can be trusted to use discernment, you can serve the universe in a great way. Affirmation: I trust my intuition. I trust my intuition. Next, detachment. According to spiritual law, you can have anything your heart desires. However, if your happiness, sense of security, or feeling of power depends on someone or something in your life, then you are attached to that person or thing, and it is a chain which binds you to a lower frequency and keep you stuck. Your guidance is to ask the angels to help you cut the cords that tie you to people, things, and emotions. When all attachments are released, you can no longer be manipulated emotionally. This enables you to reclaim your power and be genuine. Free your spirit and that of others. Let go now. Wow, this is powerful. Affirmations say, I release everyone and everything. My spirit is free. I release everyone and everything. My spirit is free. Last is opportunity. We all are presented with opportunities and are expected to flow with the currents that come our way. Drawing this angel card suggests that something is now being made available to you, and it is up to you to use it to your greatest advantage. Be alert, be aware, and be prepared. You can, of course, make your own opportunities. If you knock on enough doors, one will inevitably be open to you. So you are also reminded to persevere, for it may be that a door which was previously locked has now been opened a crack. Quieten your mind and ask the angels to help you. Affirmations say, I am ready for all opportunities. I am ready for all opportunities. And so it is. So that's it, you guys. I hope that this has helped you in some way. Thank you for stopping by. And until next time, I'm sending you lots of love in High Live Vibes.